So everything from photography, the editorials, modeling,
Oh, word.
design, all done by teenagers,
That's what's up.
13 to 21. And we also have a radio show on Friday too. Also, we're like the senior producers of the show is also host of the show.
That's what's up.
So we talk about everything from unconcerned HIV/AIDS issues to the virus in Chicago.
Word.
To, of course, you and your hot music. So let's get to it.
Cool. Right.
And our latest issue has comedy on it, so maybe we can try to say it.
Okay, cool.
What's up? It's your redhead getting red, SharmonJarmon, and my curly diva, Miss Shadé. We're here with Musiq Soulchild, the hot soul R&B artist. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing amazing. I'm good being here with you. So, of course, the Black History Music Month is slowly wrapping up. June's almost over. And I personally honor you as a Black artist. I think you should be in the history book. If you could be in the history books, what would you want it to say?
I wanted to say that Musiq Soulchild was a soldier of soul music, doing everything he could to inspire people to love one another.
Sounds good. And you recently paid homage to Henry W. Mays on his newest soul compilation album, The Soul 106. What inspired you to choose them out of all of the artists you could have chosen?
Well, actually, it's more so the other way around. To the contrary, they actually chose me. And of course, I just rose to the occasion. I just like, yo, sure, most definitely. First of all, thank you for considering me. And I pray that I do it justice. And from what I hear, I did a good job, and I'm honored.
Well, you always do a good job.
Well, but it sounds too cocky when I say it myself, so I let other people say it, and I just say thank you.
There's nothing wrong with thank you, because that's how you will say thank you, and you're welcome.
Yeah.
Now, this is a two-part question for Shadé to you, by the way. What are some of your inspirations, and what advice can you give me to help them continue to follow their goal? Like if they want to someday be a Musiq Soulchild, what advice would you give to them?
Well, to your first question, my inspiration as far as influences, musical influences, I always start with Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder, and Marvin Gaye. The reason why there's a lot of elements to those artists that contribute to the makeup of who Musiq Soulchild is. That's a little long-winded to get into, but I'm just gonna say that I always run to them first. But there's a whole bunch of others like Michael Jackson, James Brown, Prince, George Clinton, Sly Family Stone, a whole bunch of people, from that 70s, 80s era, Rick James and them, all of them. But to your second question, what I would say to young people about continuing to aspire towards achieving their dreams and goals in life, I would just say just do it. For one, don't try to be Musiq Soulchild. Like I'm not trying to be Stevie Wonder. I'm not trying to be Donny Hathaway. I'm not trying to be Marvin Gaye. What I am doing is learning from what they did and incorporating what they do into what I do. So it's like if you see a ball player, you're not trying to be that ball player. You're just picking up their technique and then you're making it your own. So that's what I would encourage people to do. Don't try to be like the people that you're influenced by, because you will never be them. You will be wasting your time. And also, you're robbing yourself of becoming something that another person could be inspired by, So I was encouraging them to be themselves. It might feel weird in the beginning because in a lot of cases, depending on who you are, you might not really have an example. Because you might be like, okay, I'm kind of like so-and-so, I'm kind of like so-and-so, but there's really nobody out there that's like what I do. That's a special place to be because you have the opportunity to generate your own thing, Definitely stay focused. Educate yourself on everything that you can possibly think of that involves what it is that you're trying to get into. It could be music, it could be fashion, it could be journalism, it could be sports, it could be cooking, it could be whatever. Just educate everything. Don't just focus on one part of it, the only part that you're interested in. Focus on many, many, many different aspects of it because the thing that you might be interested, you might not be right for, but it don't mean that you don't have an opportunity or you can't have a life and a career. And keep God first and have fun with it, man. It ain't that deep. Have fun with it. I mean, take yourself seriously, but it ain't that deep, man. Just have fun, enjoy yourself.
Can you say this is music right now?
Girl, I feel like making something to make your mind and your body relax. That can make you feel